Thank you, Dante, and welcome everybody. This is an important day for our organization, and I want to thank all of you for being here. It was about 2 years ago that we met in this room for an update on our hockey operations department, and I announced that John Paddock would be retiring and Alan Millar would be taking over as the next general manager of the Regina Pats. And similar to 2 years ago, today's press conference has mixed emotions, yet full of excitement for the team and the next chapter. With that, I'd like to share that Alan Millar has accepted a position with Hockey Canada as the manager of the Program of Excellence. This is a newly created role and a big opportunity for Alan, where he'll be responsible for leading Canada's World Junior team, Helenka Gretzky U18 and World team, as well as the U17 team. He'll also have opportunities with Canada's national men's program. This is obviously a great opportunity for him, and we're proud to know that we played a small part in him taking this next step in his career journey. This is, of course, tough for us, given Alan's leadership, his positive impact he's had on the organization, and the work he's done to move our program forward. 2 years ago, we met to put together a plan that would require us to do a full rebuild. Alan and the team made some really tough decisions and moves over the last 2 years. However, it's always been with a purpose and to get us where we want to be one day, that being a league champion and Memorial Cup champions. We saw the plan really start to come together this year with the development of our young players on the ice through the hard work and dedication of our coaching staff. And the success we had at this year's WHL Prospects Draft, where we drafted Maddox first, Liam third, Logan 23rd in the first round, and a total of 5 picks in the first 2 rounds of the draft overall. The foundation has been set. We're in a great position moving forward and into the next phase of our plan. At the end of the day, the WHL is a developmental league for everyone. We feel good that Hockey Canada has chosen Alan. I think this speaks to the level of people we have in our organization, not just the players, but our staff as well. I would like to thank Alan for everything he has done for this organization the last 2 years, particularly his tremendous leadership and mentorship, not just of our players, but of our staff as well, including myself. You've put us in a great position moving forward, and we're truly grateful for this. I think I can speak for everyone when I say we'll miss you. We wish you nothing but the best in your next chapter with Hockey Canada. Thanks. Alan will remain with the team through the CHL import draft on July 2nd and guide us through that important draft where we have 3 picks, including the 4th pick overall. With Alan moving on, we of course have a very important role to fill. Over the last 2 weeks, Alan and I have met and spent a lot of time talking about how we move forward and where we go from here in choosing the next general manager. We also spent time talking with ownership, and through those conversations, developed a path forward to determine the next general manager for the Pats. It was clear to us that we needed someone with a strong hockey resume, someone with experience in scouting, drafting, player development, and building competitive and exciting teams. We also felt it was important that we had continuity in this role and that we were well positioned moving into the summer and training camp in August. After evaluating all of that, it was clear to us that the next general manager was on our staff. With that, I am extremely excited and proud to announce that Dale Derkatch will be the next general manager of the Regina Pats. Dale has over 20 years of experience working in hockey as a coach, scout, director of player personnel, and assistant general manager, and that's after playing 14 years pro. We're fortunate to have him leading our team. Dale is, of course, well known within the organization and the city of Regina. First as a player who has the most points in franchise history and has his number retired in the Brandt Center. Then as an assistant coach, or as a head coach, scout, and most recently as the assistant general manager. His experience goes well beyond the Pats. He scouted in the NHL for 13 years with Washington, Toronto, and Columbus. He was also the director of the player personnel for the Prince Albert Raiders for 6 seasons, and his fingerprints are all over the Raiders' 2019 WHL Championship. Dale is very well respected in the community and hockey world. When you can add someone with this experience and background, not to mention an esteemed alumni who understands how much the team means to the community, you immediately get excited about the future and where he can take this. It is our goal to continue to be a leading franchise in the CHL, one that is focused on player development, is consistently successful, and challenges for a championship. We believe Dale is the person to help us achieve this goal, and that's why we're so proud to have him leading our team. In promoting Dale, this created an opportunity for us to look further within our organization to fill the assistant general manager role. With that, I am pleased to announce that we've promoted Tristan Frei to assistant general manager. Tristan grew up in Regina, played his minor hockey here, including the Pac Canadians, then went on to a successful junior career, played CIS and pro in Europe. Tristan is a very smart and talented individual. He's been around the game his entire life, he thinks progressively, and has an eye for talent. Since Tristan joined the team, he's excelled in his role, taking on additional responsibilities beyond his hockey administrative duties, including on-ice player development, scouting, and assisting with the draft. Tristan has done a great job in this role and has grown and expanded his skill set. We're excited to have him. We're excited for him and for this opportunity, and we believe he'll do a great job. We next look to fill the manager of hockey operations role, and sticking with the theme of promoting from within the organization, we had the opportunity to hire another bright young man who is an alumni and very passionate about the Pats. It was also a unique opportunity to have a full-time goalie coach on our staff, which not many teams have at this level. With that, I'm happy to announce that we have promoted Max Paddock to manager, hockey operations, and goalie coach. Max was drafted by the Pats and played for the team for 4 years, and he too knows how much the Pats mean to the city. Max will take on a greater role with the day-to-day operations, video, and player development. What is exciting for us is that we get to add another bright young hockey mind to our staff full-time, someone who can help with the day-to-day operations and also work with our goalies on their development each day, as well as our young prospects. With the emphasis on development and of course the importance of goaltending, our team is in a very good position moving forward. This is an exciting new time and this is an exciting new time and chapter for the Regina Pats, with our new management staff on the ice with our team and the young prospects we have in our system. The future is bright, it will be exciting, and we're looking forward to moving the program ahead. Thank you for coming today. We appreciate you being here. I'd now like to call up Alan to say a few words.
Thanks everybody for being here early this morning. I know it's a busy day. Lots going on with our 3-0 football team, so all the best to them. First of all, Pritch, thanks for the kind words, and I appreciate you in so many ways in terms of your leadership and your friendship, and I know that'll go well beyond the 2 years that we spent together here leading the Pats, and so thank you for everything. I'll try to be as brief as possible here this morning. I believe this day is about moving forward, so moving forward this day is about Dale Derkatch, Tristan Frei, and Max Paddock, and the rest of the organization. I think people that saw my history through Moose Jaw and now here to Regina understand that I believe in surrounding myself with the best people I can, allowing them to do their jobs, give them the resources to be successful, hold them accountable, believe in the continuity and building through an organization, and very much believe in succession plans. And so as we went through this process, there was no doubt in my mind when I talked to Mr. Semple and Pritch about the succession plan that Dale Derkatch should be the next general manager of the Regina Pats. I can honestly say that in our year together, we connected in a way in terms of a friendship, challenging each other, making each other better, how we wanted to build teams, what we saw in people, what we saw in players. And I think Dale's history in terms of his scouting background with 3 NHL teams, what he did in Prince Albert, what he did this past year with our team, I know that he's a great person, and I know that he's going to do an outstanding job leading the hockey operations for the Regina Pats. Tristan Frei getting the opportunity to become the assistant general manager, I'm thrilled for Tristan. I believe he's one of the top young guys in the game. He was an invaluable resource for me in so many different ways, and I wish him the best. And he has a very, as I mentioned, he has a very bright future in the game, and just an outstanding young man. And I think similar words about Max Paddock, just in terms of what we saw in him this past year, the way he connects with our players, the way he connects with our goaltenders, understanding the position, be able to work with them, but being able to build on the hockey admin side and become part of the management group. I think the complement here, the continuity of Dale Derkatch taking over and having two very good young people support him and support Brad and Snides and Smitty and the coaching staff along the way was exactly the right way to go. And I think Mr. Semple and Gord Pritchard did an outstanding job in putting this all together in the last number of days. On that note, I just really want to thank Gavin and Sean Semple, Gord Pritchard, our Chief Executive Officer, for the opportunity to manage this historic franchise the last couple of years. It has certainly been an honor and a privilege. I want to thank Gord in particular and Sean Semple for their support and understanding. I certainly understood that the timing was not great in terms of the opportunity I was presented with, but I believed in the opportunity that I got, and I also believed in the people that were here and that the franchise would be in good hands. I also want to thank Brad Haroff, Ken Snyder, Ryan Smith, our entire coaching staff, our training staff, Gord Cochran, Cole Stevens, our front office team, our billet families, our education people, Dwayne and Karen Hinger, Keith Ollie on the development side, our medical staff led by Doc Haru. The organization is surrounded throughout with great people, and I know everybody will do very well. On the Hockey Canada front, I certainly understand the uniqueness in terms of being at Hockey Canada, coming to the Pats and returning. And, you know, I was presented with an important role, what I saw as a special opportunity. I'd like to thank Scott Salmon, the Senior VP of Hockey Operations of Hockey Canada. We have a relationship going back. Obviously, I've had quite a history, both in the management group and Director of Player Personnel with Hockey Canada in the past. And I thank Sammy for this opportunity and thank him for his trust in me in joining Hockey Canada in this important time. You know, as we all have seen the results the last 2 years of the national junior team and the challenge we have ahead to get prepared for Minneapolis to get our national junior team back on top. You know, as I mentioned, this was just an opportunity that both personally and professionally was just an outstanding one for myself and my wife Kelly, and brought us to this time and this difficult decision. But moving forward, thanks to everybody. I also want to acknowledge the fans for their support and patience. You know, at times I'm sure they didn't really understand and wondered what the hell we were doing. But at the same time, we had to go through a process to build this thing and build it the right way. So I thank the fans for their support and their patience. As I've said, I think the franchise is in good hands with great people. I believe that there's a bright future here, and I wish everybody in Regina and the entire Regina Pats organization all the best and all the success in the world. Thank you very much, everybody.
I wrote a few things down. I was told Dante's already telling me what to do. I got to keep it short. I hope there was no pun intended there. The short stuff. I just want to thank, first off, ownership, Gavin, Sean Semple, and the Semple family for giving me this opportunity to lead the oldest junior franchise in the world. Is truly an honor and a privilege. And to work for a club where I've pretty well done every job except maybe Gord's and Cole's jobs is really exciting. I want to thank Gord Pritchard for the support and giving me the opportunity. I want to thank Al Millar. First, I want to congratulate him on his new opportunity. I'm so happy for him. I thought one day he'd leave and maybe I'd get this chance, but I didn't think it would come so quick. But that's how life rolls. Just a little bit about me coming back to the Pats a year ago, Al contacted me and told me he was creating a new position, and I'd like to talk to me. And I still had another year with Columbus, so I was a little apprehensive. I was happy doing what I was doing, but he laid out a plan with a vision, and let me tell you, he stuck to it. Sorry, guys. Al's a fantastic leader, an unreal communicator. I'm really sad to see him go, but happy for him and his new opportunity. Sorry, everyone. All right. Just a couple more thank yous here. I want to thank my wife and my boys for being supportive. Over the years, you miss a lot of milestones with being away from home, and I thank them for their support. Well, let's look forward. Here we go. I look forward to working with Tristan and Max. Congratulations on the new roles. A real bright future with two young guys. I'm looking forward to working with them. I'm looking forward to working with Brad, Ryan, Ken, Max, Keith, Shay, Trevor. Tough couple of years for all of them, but I think we're on our way now. We're turning the corner. I'm looking forward to working with Gordon Cole, who play huge roles behind the scenes that people don't see. Big time contributors with long hours they put in for this organization. Again, Gord Pritchard with the business side, who support us really well and let us just do our hockey thing. Thank you very much. Look forward to working with all of you. Dwayne and Karen on the education side, who put in a lot of time and effort. And Amy, our billet coordinator, who puts in a lot of time and does many different jobs. So, and to our scouts, Dale McMullen, I think he's the longest serving person on the hockey side, and all our scouts, a shout out to them. Thank you. I just want to say to end it, I think the future's looking bright. Al put in place a vision, and we're going to head down that road. He did a great job, and he stuck to it. I wish him all the best. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Dale. That was great and very well said. So I'd like to start by thanking the Semple family for this awesome opportunity in front of me. I'm very grateful, privileged, and honored for this role. I'm very proud to be from Regina. I grew up watching the Pats my whole life, and I bleed blue and red. Wore the colors my whole life, so this is a fantastic opportunity for me and my family, and there's a lot of people that I'm going to talk about that helped me get here. So I want to start with Gord Pritchard. Thank you for your leadership and guidance through this time. You're always someone that I can look up to, and you were in my shoes once, and we've had lots of conversations about my role and where you were during my time. So I just want to thank you. During my time here, I've been honored to work with great staff within the Pats organization. The manager of hockey ops role has allowed me to be involved in many different departments. Working with our wonderful coaching staff, Brad, Ken, Ryan, Max as well, trainer, Cole Stevens, equipment manager, Gord Cochran, our front office team, Dante, our scouts, our Pats school. I've had an amazing opportunity to work with every single one of those people, which makes my job unique. And it was just a great opportunity to build those relationships and to continue doing that as well. I've also had the great opportunity to have two fantastic mentors, joining the hockey world a couple years ago, Alan Millar and Dale Derkatch. And when you say those names, those are two pretty prestigious and, for me, one of the brightest minds in the hockey world that I know. And coming into my career at a younger age, having those two to be able to learn from, mentor, and guide is absolutely fantastic, and there's no two better people that I get to learn from, as well as Brad Haroff too. He called me a couple years ago and kind of introduced me to Alan, and when I had the interview with Alan, he was the guy that kind of kick-started that, so I want to thank him. And then finally, I want to thank Alan Millar. Alan and me came into the Pats together, first-year guys coming in. You talk about people that influenced your playing career as a player, and now I'm in my career world and my business world, and he is by far one of the biggest influences in my career. He's allowed me to be, like I said, involved in all facets of the organization. There was never once where he never let me come into a meeting or be involved in something. He really guided me and provided me this opportunity, and I feel like I'm ready for this opportunity because of him and everything that he's allowed me to do. And the details of the game, the way that you treat players and families and other people in our organization, I've learned a lot, and to see how he's respected around the league and the hockey world is just kudos to him. So Alan, I want to thank you very much for this, and I'm going to miss you a lot, and I know you'll do great things within the Hockey Canada organization. Just going to finish by just thanking my friends and family. I want to thank Alan, my fiance, my brother Taylor, and my parents, Bob and Lisa, supporting me, playing and now going through this role as well. So I want to thank them. And like Dale said, very exciting times in Regina. We have a great staff here, A-class team, and I'm very excited to get things going. So thank you very much.
First off, I just want to thank Sean and Gavin for believing in me and giving me this opportunity to take on a bigger role within this organization. I'm really excited to continue my journey here in Regina, a place that means a lot to me. This city is where I played the majority of my junior career, and to now stand here as an alumnus working for the same team that gave me so many memorable highs and some tough lessons, it's pretty special. I still remember being here at 17 years old, standing on the ice here at the Brand Center after losing in the Memorial Cup final. And the year before, as a Black Ace, just coming up short again here at the Brand Center in the WHL final. Those were two incredible years, followed by some tough ones, but I truly believe that we're on the other side of those hard years now. What Alan has done here over the past 2 years has put us back on the right track. I've learned a lot from him, and I'm grateful for what he's built here. And I believe that he will do the exact same thing with Hockey Canada. With Dale stepping into the GM role, I don't think there's a better person for it. He's an incredibly smart hockey mind and has had success everywhere he's been. I've learned so much from him already, and I'm excited to keep working alongside him. I also want to recognize Tristan, who's moving into the assistant GM role. It's well-deserved. From the outside, people might not realize just how much work he's put in to this organization. He's one of the hardest working people here in this organization, and that's saying a lot because we've got a staff full of people who care deeply and put everything into making the Regina Pats the best it can be. From our ownership group to our business staff to our hockey operations and even to our game day crew. And just before I wrap up, there are a lot more people I'd love to shout out. Some of them are here in the room today. Brad, Hoon, Cole's back there too. Schneids and Smitty couldn't make it, but there's so many more people I could thank. I've been really lucky to be surrounded by great people all throughout my life. There's lots of people who have helped me get to this point, and I appreciate all of you. So with that being said, I'm proud to be a part of this group. I'm excited for what's ahead, and I can't wait to get to work. Thank you.